The leader of INRI Evangelical Spiritual Church, Primate Elijah Ayodele, on Thursday said God has already destined his choice of Nigeria's next president in 2023. Primate Ayodele revealed that the majority of those running already will fail because God has destined his choice to be the next president of the country in 2023. In a statement by his media aide, Oluwatoyin Osho, the clergyman warned against zoning the presidency in 2023. He warned that zoning would not help the country's situation, stressing that God would totally decide the presidency. Primate Ayodele warned that the People's Democratic Party (PDP) would lose if they opt for the zoning of their presidential ticket. According to Ayodele, zoning will not help the situation in the country now. God may decide to pick anyone from north, east, west, south. Nobody will determine who becomes president in 2023 except God. Majority of those running up and down will fail. The 2023 presidency is destined and divine. No one can stop whoever God has chosen. God will give Nigerians an ordained president in 2023. PDP must not do zoning. It will make them lose gallantly. They should get a credible candidate that Nigerians can go for. If they go by the law of zoning, the party will fail. Really? If they don't do zoning, so anybody can just come. They should decide. I don't understand what this man is saying. Well, whether some people do understand it, I don't even understand. I don't know. Well, that means invariably what the man is trying to say is that all those who are running kitty kitty kata kata, that's nothing for them. Oh. Nothing for you. God is not going to decide. God did not create the landmass named Nigeria. God did not write the country's constitution. People in Nigeria will decide. God is only looking at us. Where is your own church as is here? Just shut it. Since you said God cannot decide, then you decide since you are creature. When it was the turn of the north, zoning helped the situation, but now it is the turn of the south. Zoning wouldn't help the situation. When did zoning help the north? Okay, my brother Ataya. Why is this man more interested in Nigeria politics than people's salvation? And is there no truthful, reasonable, or God-fearing person among his church members, family members, or close members or friends to give him wise counsel? Atiku, don't fool your pocket. Chop chop prophecy. You are not a true prophet of God. If you were, you wouldn't be saying God can decide to choose the next president from any zone. Rather, you will categorically state from which zone the next president will come. He's a strategist and a good observer analyst. He's not a prophet. A prophet will see even before the time began. Political prophet, I beg, face your problem. This man will please face your God calling work at your ministry and stop disturbing Nigeria government and Nigeria policies. You disturb Imo State, Anambra, Lagos, and others in Nigeria by your prophecies like late TB Joshua. Okay, which God is he facing? Someone that gets every day in the name of God. Why don't ministers of the gospel face their work and avoid making weird and funny predictions on worldly policies have that have been grossly polluted? This man is just a political businessman. That is the way a lot of people see him. Like I said, me, I don't even understand that God will not decide. God will decide that all those who are running cars. So that means everybody should just sit down. Don't just do anything. And let's not be waiting that God will just. God is a principle God. We know. Those who are saying God will not decide. No, it's not as if they don't believe that there is God. But you have to do something. It's a he who does not work will not eat. Does it mean God just like like manna was being provided then before manna was stopped? So does it mean that when the Bible says that is the Jehovah Jireh, our provider, he will provide all our needs. So does it mean because of that you just sit down and you begin to call forth? Because there are two different things to all these things. When people say, God cannot decide for us, not that they don't believe in God, because in everything you will have to. He say, ask, you shall be given. Seek, and you will find. And knock, the door shall be made open. Doesn't mean God cannot open the door, but you have to knock. You have to seek before you can get. You have to ask. He said ask. Doesn't mean he can just give you anything. I always believe that God is a principle God. And if you don't work, you are not going to eat. So the people they are always missing, especially all these pastors or whatever they call themselves. They are always missing things up. And that's why some people just say, I beg go, God go do now God go do. No, you just have to, God will not direct you. You must make that move. Faith without work is dead. That's what the Bible says. So all of these things must be well explained, because some people just quickly, take it from that literal statement. Oh, how can you say God cannot do this? Like somebody is asking that, are you a seer? Which church are you? No. So that everybody should just sit down at home. Nobody should go and vote. So what will not happen? Now, wow. In everything we do, God's hands is always there. So nobody should come and be telling us that you don't believe in God. Forget it all. And the Bible says that my people perish for lack of knowledge. There are some things that we need to do. We just begin to call God. They will just be looking at you. If you like, praise now to eternity. Nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. I'm able to say that, wow, God is watching everyone. His choice for Nigeria is beyond anybody guessing. Just watch it. Political prophet, I support you, man of God. Zoni will not produce the best president for Nigeria. PDP, take note. You will definitely fail if you zone. I thought you have seen the person in your rhetoric. Zoning has come to stay. And the earlier you stay off in our political insolvency, the better for your delay. The minds your church works don't bring problems in Nigeria. This minds your church works. Okay, Saraki Abi. Okay, God's choice. God's choice. God's choice. We keep both suffering. Do the Chinese care about God's choice? They keep advancing. We are too concerned about God's choice, and yes, nothing good work in our country. Nothing is working. Political analysis. This man is beating about the bush because he wants to be heard. Let him be specific on what and who has been revealed to him. I have warned many times about men of God. This one is even gambling. Please face your ministry. Highly irritating brass Yoruba people. Oh, this one is going overboard. This one is going overboard. Listen to the prophet or you will regret it later, especially when all is lost. If Zoni didn't work, we go. Period. This man is talking what I don't understand. So guys, let's hear your opinion on what Ayodele has said.